Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. I hope that you're having a great Monday morning. Thank you for tuning in. I'm thinking thankfulness. And of course, that's not just the subject, but salvation. It's not something easy come, easy go. Of course, that starts with Calvary, as you know. And now the preacher that's in your life. No, let me put that a little different. The preachers that have been in your life, I want you to think of them ever so often. For whatever reason that you've had more than one preacher, sometimes you have to move, and then sometimes the preacher moves, but the ministers that you've had in your life, oh, you've got to be thankful to the Lord for them and always give them honor and respect, prayer, and a good remembrance. You just got to think of them. Fact is, who was the first pastor you ever had? Do you still think well? Do you still feel kindly towards them? And when you think of them, they've got to keep on meaning something to you. You know, no one ever has a last pastor as long as they're alive. You have a pastor right on up till the end. What about an evangelist? What about the evangelist that just came by and they were in tune with God and they brought the right message at the right time? It's good to think of them. You know, we all work together in this to try to help people, and so sometimes the evangelist doesn't get a lot of credit because, they may drive up with their clothes, a car full of clothes. Older evangelists used to have to stay in homes where they were put in the sewing room. I always called it the sewing room. And there wasn't any place a lot of times to hang their clothes. How many times have we laid our clothes as neatly and as flat as we could on the floor, and you go to open the drawer to put your things in, and it's full of things that people are keeping, and there's no room. They don't mean to be that way, but they just don't. Some people just don't realize what a traveling person has to put up with, because a lot of pastors and their wives did not travel, and so it wasn't something done just to be hateful. But that's just part of the problems of traveling. Maybe I could make you think today of who laid hands on you and you were healed. I'm going to tell you, Brother Jimmy Russell laid hands on me and my back was healed after 18 years. And Brother Paul Mooney and several ministers laid hands on me at Brother Mooney's request, and my heart was touched. I have to always remember them and think of that. There's one other person I'd like for you to think about. Who first invited you to church? Do you still know who they are? Do you keep up with them? Do you remember them? Maybe it'd be good to thank the Lord for them if they're still alive and ask God to help them. Who first invited you to church? This thing was not done in a corner. It was not done harem-scarum. God had a lot of things pre-planned that we don't understand. Thank you.